Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Brooke St. John. Today, me and Charbonneau are freaking pumped for this video because we are testing out and reviewing the new Marc Jacobs Shameless Foundation. So if you want to know what the tea is on this new foundation, then keep on watching and we'll get right into this review. Alright, so I'm just going to start off by telling you guys a little bit about the product. So as you guys already know, this is a Marc Jacobs Beauty Foundation, and this is their brand new Shameless Youthful Look 24-hour foundation, and it does have an SPF of 25. It comes in 29 shades. On Sephora's website, it says that there is a medium coverage, and it's for sensitive, normal, dry, and combination skin types. And the finish is natural. And again, there is a SPF of 25. So when there's SPF in makeup products, there can be a risk of flashback. But it does say it's an innovative, medium buildable foundation with 24-hour wear and first to market flashback-free SPF 25 for a youthful look. So it does say that there's no flashback, but we'll see about that. Then it says a bunch of la-da-da-da-da about what it's inspired by. And under how to use, it says apply Shameless Foundation with the seamless brush, sold separately for medium buildable coverage. It was specifically designed to work with Shameless. Well, I didn't buy the brush because Marc Jacobs, boy, you're not playing me. You're not gonna sell me on that and say it was specifically designed because, you know, beauty blender is designed for everything. When brands come out with foundations, they usually come out with a brush to go with it just to make it seem like you need the brush, but a lot of the times you don't. And then it says if you want a sheer, dewy finish, use a damp beauty sponge. And then it says for perfectly shameless skin, apply a thin, even layer foundation so you get the skincare and SPF benefits all over. And lastly, it says build coverage only where you need it using a pat and pull motion with the flat side of the brush. Use the brush tips to blend edges. And that's all it says under the details and how to use. So this morning I went ahead and went to the gym, and after the gym I went ahead and went to the Sephora in my local mall and I picked up the new foundation. And actually I went in there and I called them before to make sure that they had it, and then I went in there and they're like, oh, let me make sure that we're actually even selling it yet. And I was like, well, someone who was on the phone told me that you are. So I would have been a tad bit salty if they wouldn't have sold it to me, but they did, so it's all good. And this is the unit carton it comes in. So let's open her up. Okay, so the bottle of foundation looks like this. I actually really like this bottle, but it's like really small. I mean, it says on the Sephora website that the size of the product is 1.08 ounces or 32 milliliters. Hopefully this is enough coverage for me to where I don't have to put like a lot on so that it lasts me longer, because this is a whopping let's see how much it says on the site, $46, which is a lot. I mean, to me, I don't know if I'm just a college broke bitch, but I think that's a lot to me. So let's go ahead and give this a try. Alright, so to make things fair, I'm going to apply half the face with a damp beauty sponge and the other half with a Tarte foundation brush. So when I apply foundation, I just get some on my finger and apply it with my finger, and then I blend it out with the brush that I'm using. So I'm just gonna open her up. Guys, I'm so nervous. I don't know why, but like I get so nervous and excited when I try out new foundations because I literally use like a different foundation every single day. Like I don't have that go-to foundation, so it excites me when I buy new foundations because I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna be it, this is gonna be it. But it still has not happened. Like I literally don't have that one like holy grail go-to foundation. So I'm hoping this is it. That's why I'm super nervous. I don't know, because I spend so much freaking money on foundation because I cannot I can't find that one, like, okay, yeah, every single foundation that I use, like, day to day, it's great, it's amazing, but I just want that one that, like, I will always buy, and, like, I know that that is my go-to. So I'm just gonna apply, I don't know how thick, or I don't know the coverage of this yet, so I'm just gonna apply a little bit to my finger, and then apply it to this, I need my mirror. Where's my mirror? I'm just gonna apply that to this side of my face, which will be the Beauty Blender side. It's actually pretty thick. I actually really like the consistency of it. But let's see how she blends out. Ooh! I actually freaking love this coverage and this color match. Girl, she is covered. And I'm like breaking out right now, and that just like covered all my redness. I'm really liking this. And that was literally just with one finger swipe. So let's apply some more to that Beauty Blender side. Guys, I'm loving this. It has like, it's like a thick consistency, but it doesn't feel like thick on the face at all. Let me push my hair back. Get up in that hairline. Guys, this feels like I have nothing on my face. So this is an optional step, but when I always apply foundations, I always do 2 layers. I mean, that's just me. I'm a really full coverage kind of gal. So I'm just gonna apply another layer to that side. But I mean, literally, the coverage was good enough. I mean, not even good enough, it was great. To where you don't need another layer, but I'm just gonna do it. It's like so hard to do like half your nose. So this is what it looks like with the Beauty Blender. I mean, my skin looks so like glowy, but in a good way. Like, do you guys see this?
Holy shit, I am shook.
It makes my skin look flawless.
I mean, girl, I'm shameless. Shameless. No regrets.
Alright, so now we're going to see how the foundation applies with just a kabuki style brush, wherever it is. This one's by Tarte. And we're just gonna do the same thing, applying that with the finger. And let's see if I like it better with the brush or a Beauty Blender. Oh, got a big ass pimple. Let's see if it covers it. All right, let's blend that out. Circular motions. I mean, it's blending out great, but honestly, I think that the Beauty Blender did a way better job. But we're gonna keep going. I'm actually surprised because when a foundation is more of like a thicker consistency, usually they blend way better with a kabuki brush. But I actually liked it way better with my Beauty Blender. So now we're just gonna apply some on the forehead. I probably really should have put my hair back, Jesus. Yeah, for sure like it way better blending out with a Beauty Blender. But I mean, either or, it both looks freaking beautiful. Alright, so to be fair to the kabuki brush side, I'm going to apply another layer just like I did on the Beauty Blender side. Honey, yes. This makes me look 17 again. No, I'm just kidding, I'm 17. But this literally makes my skin look like it did when I was like 12. So as you can see, this is the kabuki brush side. And this is the Beauty Blender side. And both of them look freaking beautiful. I'm so excited to see how this blends with Tarte Shape Tape. So I'm just gonna take a Beauty Blender and just blend everything, make sure everything's blended. It looks so freaking good. All right guys, now that we got the foundation all blended, let's see how it reacts when I put Shape Tape, concealer, and all my normal face products on it. So I'm just gonna take my Tarte Shape Tape as usual in the shade Light Neutral and apply that to under the eyes and the forehead, my chin, and the bridge of my nose. All right, now let's see how this blends together. So far, so good. It's like actually applying like better than like the concealer on top of the foundation. It's applying better than like any foundation I've ever tried, and that's a lot. Now for the ultimate test, let's go ahead and set that concealer and see if it does anything weird at all. Just gonna set it with the Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the shade Fairlight. Just gonna apply that where we apply concealer with that same damp Beauty Blender. Alright, I'm gonna let that set, and I'm going to also do my lower lash line off camera, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so far so freaking good. I love it. Let's see how it reacts setting it with powder and bronzer and highlight. So I'm just gonna apply some Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder in the shade 130 Buff Beige. And I'm just gonna apply that all over the face just to set that foundation. Guys, I'm so sad. It reacts like really freaking weird with powder. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it moves like bad. Like, I shouldn't have put powder on it. I don't know. Like, do you guys see my nose right now? You see how it like moved? Guys, it's not fixing. Like, it literally reacts so weird when I put powder over it, and like, I'm a powder kind of girl. I like to set my foundations with powder. I like to obviously use powder bronzer. Like, I don't know what happened. And I know it's not my powder that I use because I use that with every single foundations that I use. I don't know. Let's go ahead and put some bronzer on and see how it is. I'm just gonna put some butter bronzer on. It's not going well with any powder. Honey, my face looks awful. Like, I even primed my face with the Benefit Poreless Primer. And like, my pores are like bigger than they've ever looked. Like, I don't know what happened. Guys, I was literally telling you I really think that it just does not like sit well and mix well with powders. I'm depressed. So guys, I wanted to wait about, how long has it been? 4 hours to do the outro and go ahead and do a wear test with you guys. Honestly, I'm sad. I don't know what you guys can see from the camera, but this foundation, it does not look that, it doesn't look well. I mean, you can see every single, like, it looks like I don't know how to do foundation. This is honestly sad. Charbonneau, I'm freaking sad, man. I don't know if you guys can really see. There, you can see kind of. It just makes my pores just... No. Just no. Oh my god. Like, look how, like, I even blended all of this. And it just, like, sits there. I don't know if you guys can see, but my forehead, I think, is the saddest part. I don't know, guys. Maybe I'm just really picky about my foundation, but my final thoughts are no. I loved it before I started mixing it with other products. And that's the thing, like, a lot of people probably think, oh, it's just the products that you're using, but I've also used 12 other foundations that are even drugstore foundations that are like less than half the price of this foundation that mix perfectly with the powder. Like, I'm honestly shook. In a bad way, not in a good way. But yeah, guys, I -10 out of 10 recommend. I mean, when something makes my pores larger, that's just like the biggest no, like, of my life. Because my pores, like, they're not even that big, so when something enlarges them, it just, like, it's horrible. So that's what this foundation does. It's a big no from me. I mean, I would not give this another try. Honestly, you gotta try and return it. I just don't like it. And you know what? This, like, the other Marc Jacobs foundation, the Remarkable foundation, it did the same thing. Like, it doesn't, like, go, like, in my, like, it doesn't look like my skin. Like, it, like, sits weirdly on top of it, and it doesn't mix with, like, powders. I don't know if it's just my skin, but I have pretty normal skin. Like, I don't have too oily, too dry. Like, my face is just, like, normal combination skin. So, I don't know. I think, just no. But, yeah, guys, that is it for today's video. Tad bit salty, but thank you guys so much for watching, and comment down below what you guys thought. You guys had the same thoughts as me on it, and please, please, please let me know if you've tried this foundation or any Marc Jacobs foundations, and if it did the same thing as it did to me, because I honestly want to know if it's just me or, like, if it's actually the foundation, about how it just sits weird and it doesn't, like, mix. You can't put powder on top of it. Like, it just, no, like, it doesn't blend with anything. I don't know what's wrong. But thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure to give this video a thumbs up. And again, comment down below your guys' thoughts, because I really want to know. And make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you guys. See you in my next video. Hi guys. Okay, I need to go take this foundation off right now. Gotta go.